City series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Doran Becker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree.
What's up, everybody? Sneakerhead M Checks. Happy Halloween and all that. Now, I had to grab the Mummy SBs for personal use so I could wear them this weekend. And I know this is a shoe that a lot of us have seen pictures of, but most of us have yet to see them in person. So before I wear them today, I just wanted to give y'all a close detailed look at them. I'm also going to turn out the lights to test the glow in the dark feature to see how brightly they glow. Then I'm going to unlace them, put them on, walk around in them, and see how they look on feet. Then as usual, I'll discuss my opinion on the shoe. Then after that, we'll get into release and reselling predictions. So let's get right to it. So this canvas material all up on the upper. If you look over here in the toe box from a certain angle and probably at other points, probably other parts of the shoe, you can see that there is another layer under there. You can actually take this top layer off and unwrap the Mummy. I'm not going to do that with these. This is my personal pair that I want to wear, and I do want my Mummy to stay wrapped. So I'm going to provide some pictures that other people took of their pairs after unwrapping them, just so you guys can see how it looks. Now also in the toe box, you can't help but see this little stitched beetle that they have. Kind of looks like a spider at first glance, but if you look closely, it only has 6 legs, so can't be a spider with 6 legs. And they got the Mummy colored laces, same color as the rest of the upper. They got that thick SB tongue, of course. Nike SB logo in the dripping slime font, and then right under that it says Dunk Low Pro. Alright, they got the glow-in-the-dark sole, which I will show you all in the dark in a few. And here's a close-up of the upper on the side. I really like how creative they got with these. I normally wouldn't be fond of a pair that's this like plain looking, but I can't help but really appreciate the concept behind it, and you know how creative they got with making these look like a mummy. Now the swoosh on these reminds me a lot of the swoosh that's on the neutral gray Jordan 1s. Unfortunately, I don't have my pair anymore. I actually sold them. They were just going for way too much money. It looks really soft, but it's actually not as soft as it looks. And yeah, it just gave me huge neutral gray 1 vibes. Here's my favorite part of the shoe, the back. They got the mummy eyes peeking through. And this part, like this white part surrounding the eyes, this glows in the dark. So y'all see that in a few once we take them into the dark. And then also they have this little here on the back side of the tongue, they got this eye, the eye of Horus or whatever it's called.
The eye of Horus. If you guys may know, the eye of Horus. Horus is an Egyptian god. It does rule, like he rules the pineal gland, and a lot of people don't know what the pineal gland is. It's like their third eye. Eye. So we have 2 eyes, third eye. It's a spiritual sense. Like, I don't want to go into deep about what Horus means, but because this is a mummy and mummies are
so the horse Egypt. Thing is related to mummies?
Yeah, they're from Egypt. So
that makes sense. I knew. Yeah. I did know it was Egyptian, and I should have said that earlier. They also come with an extra pair of laces. It's like that slime green that goes with the tongue. Now the insoles, there's so much like going on in the insoles. I'm just gonna take them out of the shoe so it's easier, because it's kind of tough to see what's going on in here. So hold on. So I'm glad I did this, because upon pulling the sole out of the shoe, I realized here on the bottom, they got that little beetle thing again, and it's on the bottom. Now they really got creative, because who the hell is looking at the bottom of the insole? I got so many insoles I pulled out of shoes where there was nothing there, but nah, they went in on these. They put the little beetle there. It looks squashed. Like, this is super creative. All right, let me get them all out. And now after pulling out the other insole, the other one says Eek on the bottom with more like, I guess that's supposed to be like bug juice or something. So turn them around. The front side, I'm not 100% sure if I'm looking at this the right way, but it almost looks like this almost looks like toilet paper. It looks like a wrap of toilet paper that just got, I don't know, like it looked like some Halloween. It looked like somebody, you know, TP'd somebody's crib or something and just left the rolls of toilet paper in the grass. I don't think that's what they're trying to depict here, but I can't really make it out. This other stuff looks like, I know it almost looks like gummy worms to me. So obviously I got the wrong idea here. Can't really figure out what this is, but my guess is toilet paper. I just don't really get, maybe it's not toilet, nah. I'm almost sure this is toilet paper. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because I'm not really sure, to be honest. And they got that translucent, glow-in-the-dark outsole. They come in this purple SB box. Paper on the inside has that like wooden kind of pattern on it, and that's in green. And here's the box label. Interesting. The color is coconut milk. Coconut milk, sea foam, layat, whatever. Layat. Hold on, y'all got. I don't know how to pronounce this. Layet de coco. This is one of the most interesting colorways I've seen on a box like this. Coconut milk, sea foam. Yeah, that's tough. Retails 110 USD. All right, here's a quick all-around view of the shoe. All right, now let's see how they glow in the dark. Wow. You know, I saw pictures of these online glowing, and I thought they were like enhanced, you know, like photoshopped kind of, but I don't think they were. These just glow really bright. Now, I definitely did hold them up to a light before taking this. Obviously, this was, you know, but still, I mean, not all shoes glow this bright, you know. It's fire.
Clapping it like thunder, I'm killing shorty on all fours. Said that I would stay, but went home, I did the Paul George. Now she mad, but she knew what it was. I was out there in the field, so I caught it like Judge. Honestly, I'm more concerned with my buzz. My supporters like the Cavaliers trade block, they showing the love. And in return, I grind harder like my job's now hiring.
So between the mummy laces and the extra neon laces, I feel like I like the mummy ones a little bit better. And I took these out of the right shoe, and I was going to put the mummy ones in. But then I thought these might look nice with some white laces. So I had a pair of extra white laces. I put them in, and I actually like it. So I think I'm going to leave them like this. I might put white laces in this shoe so we can kind of go with the beetle. But I think it's a good lace swap. Let me know what y'all think.
Yeah, these are fire. Like I said earlier, it's really because of the concept. Because when you look at the shoe, it's really not the most attractive shoe when you take away, you know, the concept. Like if I didn't know what these were, I'd never heard or seen of the Mummy SBs before, and I just see somebody walking with these across the street, this is not a shoe that's gonna make me be like, yo, what are those? Like, where'd he get, you know what I mean? Like they're not like that. When you look at them closely and you realize what they did with this shoe, you know, like how they turned a mummy into a shoe, then you realize that they fire. You know, like little things like the eyes in the back. I mean, the eyes in the back was, obviously you noticed that right away, but like once you look close and you see like little details like the pull tab and you know what I mean, like the gauze all around the shoe, the beetle, and then the stuff in the insole, like these are nice. But I just really don't understand why every year Nike does Halloween sneakers and they release them like a couple of days before Halloween, knowing damn well that most shoes are sold online nowadays. And a shoe like this, I mean, unless they were backdoored, there's probably less than like 10% of this release was actually sold in person on the day that they were supposed to come out. And it's not just these, it's the other Dunks, it's the Air Forces, all the Nike Halloween shoes. So they got to know that most people aren't even going to be able to get the Halloween shoes in hand until after Halloween. So what is the point of that? Are we supposed to receive them the week after Halloween and then wait until next Halloween to wear them? I mean, that just makes no sense to me. And they do it every year. They used to do that with the 11s around Christmas time. They would release them like December 23rd or December 21st. And, you know, when they used to do this, this is when a lot of pairs were being sold in person still. So it didn't really matter as much. But now, 2021, after the pandemic, how many people are really picking up pairs in person on release day? Like, what is the ratio to people buying shoes online and people buying shoes in person? It's ridiculous. Almost all shoes are sold online nowadays. So the way they adjusted the 11's release date, the cool grade is supposed to come out December 11th. That gives you 2 weeks to get the shoes shipped to you. You could wrap them up, have them for a gift. It makes sense. So I don't get why when it comes to Christmas, they applying the logic, but then when it comes to Halloween, it's like, what do y'all think people are supposed to do? How are we supposed to, if the shoe's coming out the 27th or the 28th, how the hell are we supposed to have these in hand before the 31st without paying extra? Because I damn sure didn't get these for retail. You know what I mean? Like, so like they pretty much putting us in a position where you got to pay extra, buy them from a reseller or whatever, just to have the shoes on Halloween, or you just wait. So these are selling for around like $550 right now. Maybe like 2 weeks ago, these were going for around $1,000. Because at that point, even if you bought them on GOAT, you still had a chance to maybe get them in person to wear them on Halloween. But now that Halloween is like right there, you know if you buy these on GOAT right now, you're not going to be able to get them for Halloween. So that's why they're like half as much as they were a couple of weeks ago. I mean, you know, that happens every release, but for a shoe like this that's really time sensitive, it really matters. So I do expect them to drop a little bit more. I'm not really sure how much. I don't think they're going to drop down too much because Halloween or not, they're still a low SB. Halloween's going to come again every year, so it's not like they're going to take a complete nosedive. I mean, they will a little bit, but they'll go back up. Yeah, I know how SBs go, or any dunks, any low dunks. So anybody looking to resell these, I would say they're a great long-term hold because they're low SBs. They got a great concept behind them, and that's just screaming, I'm going to skyrocket in price over the years. But honestly, if it were me and I were to resell these, I would probably resell them right now. Especially if you have them in hand already. They're going to go down in price a little bit more over the next couple of weeks. And even though they're going to go up, I'm not sure how long they're going to take to go up. It probably won't be until next Halloween at the earliest. I mean, you never know with low SBs, but I really wouldn't be shocked if these just kind of went down a little bit more and stayed at whatever price, you know, probably around like, I don't know, maybe like 400 or so until next Halloween. They might go up a little bit around next Halloween, and then after that, they might start to kick up a little bit, but I don't know. Holiday shoes get it kind of tricky because I feel like a lot of them, they don't really start to go crazy until they've been out for a couple of years. And I'm not 100% sure on that with these because they're SBs, they're low dunks, and a lot of low dunks have been going up really fast lately. But I don't know. If you were to get these for retail, I mean, you're going to be able to profit crazy no matter what. But I would probably just resell them right away. Leave a comment and let me know what y'all think I should wear on Halloween. Should I do the Mummy SBs or the Day of the Dead SBs? If this video is helpful or informative, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Also, if you're interested in more sneaker reviews and other sneaker related content, do us both a favor and subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure you tap that little bell icon next to the subscribe button and select all. That way you can get notified as soon as I drop a video and you won't miss out on anything. Thank you all for watching. Everybody, please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see you next time.